Sports Pregame Show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Checking out Cleveland, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And you hear Kyrie Irving's name, and you think of a playmaking point guard. But he is as deadly a shooter, Kenny, as anyone in the league from time to time.
I mean, the guy won the three-point contest,
yeah.
So no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots made in the last couple of seasons. Now he's quick to get off his shot off the dribble, which is different from most three-point shooters. That's why some people.
And a look across all the skyscrapers here in Cleveland, the site of our broadcast for tonight. It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Ed.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And the rejection by Smith. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by LeBron.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done. Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Here's Durant. Cannot hit. And Cleveland the other way now.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Elbow shot. The bucket. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
Here's James, and Durant sends it back. They retain possession. A wide open look for Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Adams, the pass to Durant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Durant's got 5.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Here's Irving. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for. And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Good D from Love. The Cavaliers leading by 6. To the paint, Durant with the steal. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Double team on Westbrook. Ibaka dishes to Westbrook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Adams. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been... spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
From the top of the key, and the jumper falls for him. 7 points for Kevin Durant. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to the bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
And the rejection by Smith. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Deflects the pass. Pass to Love. Outside Irving. Oh, jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Cavaliers timeout.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to the tournament, but had to withdraw from the team.
And, you know, withdrawing Kevin might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf for a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
Dion Waiters checked in for Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now, here is Irving. He has 6. Out to the right wing. Love, a good look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Love's got 5 now.
And as competitive as Durant is, you know, it was shove off of Team USA. But let's face it, that Paul George injury played a big role, not only in his decision, but in a lot of guys throughout the league.
And he gets the bucket.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. James kicks to Irving. He dishes it to Love. Outside Irving. And the pass to Thompson. And here's Love from the arc. And he gets it to go. 8 points for him.
And, you know, Durant was not the only one affected by that injury to Paul George. To see something like that happen in an exhibition game can make anybody think twice about summer play.
And Waiters kicks to Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Cleveland leading by 7. Here's LeBron. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Waiters against Smith. That's tipped. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Takes a 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Kevin Durant. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Cavaliers?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So for Oklahoma City right now, inside you've got Ibaka and Kanter. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Mozgov against Kanter. Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And Waiters kicks to Kanter. Up and in on the layup.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Dellavedova. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
That's good from Shumpert on the assist from Channing Frye. Shumpert's got his first bucket in this one. Timeout is called. First of the game for the...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Smith drives in, and the shot is good. Smith's got 5. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And Waiters kicks to Ibaka. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Durant against LeBron. Durant kicks to Waiters. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Waiters got himself on the board with 3 there.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Westbrook against Irving. Dishes it to James. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Cantor with a screen on James. Westbrook with a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Randy Foye, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Outside Irving. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do.
Shot from free throw range, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
I love his shot selection bar for the rest of the team.
Knocks it loose. Cantor, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Cantor. James against Waiters. He feeds it to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Durant, and the Thunder another 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Outside Irving. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Thunder trailing by 11. Westbrook dishes to Durant. The feed to Foye. Love against Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Putting you in. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Irving kicks to LeBron. That's a 2 from Smith. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Foye, the pass to Cantor. Oklahoma City shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And he makes the first. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. James outside. Lets it go. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Westbrook. No good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers on top, up by 11. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where you're getting the basketball and how you're scoring?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, he can't do it by himself.
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
They had a focus to working inside, and it's working, Ernie. They've done a great job of recognizing mismatches, a.k.a. barbecue chicken down low, taking advantage. He can't guard that man down there, Ernie. The entry passes have been sharp, and it's led to a lot of points. When you control the paint, you control the game, and they've done that so far.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Well, right now, they're getting a little embarrassed on the defensive end. They got outshot in the first half, but that's because no one put their foot down on defense to stop it. So in the second half, they need to play much more disruptive defensively. They have to do whatever it takes.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Durant doing all sorts of things. 22 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. There's something about how long he's waited for success.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Screen by Ibaka. Here's the 3. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Durant.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir. Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he got a chance to play in the postseason.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Now off the inbound, and Jefferson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Shot from the inbound. Westbrook missing again.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Good on the shot.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Roberson, covered by Smith. It's Durant. Oh!
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt it behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
Yeah, what a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And the dunk by James.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Thunder trailing by 13.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and Westbrook with the layup. Westbrook's got 7.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And that one's good, Irving.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Westbrook drives in and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. J.R. Smith picks one up. A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Price checked in.
And, you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he... Whoa! Nasty.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Boy, Kyrie Irving, he's starting to fill it up in bunches now.
Thunder trailing by 11. It's Westbrook with the drive. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Ahmad Shumpert has come in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Dion Waiters checked in for Oklahoma City.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Cleveland leading by 9. The drive by James, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Westbrook with it. He's got 11. Uncovered. Buries the jump shot. Westbrook's got 8 here in the quarter. Cleveland's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
1:32 left to play here in the third. The drive by James. Shot clock at 5. Again, the Cavaliers score.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Thunder trailing by 11.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Got that one up quick. Dellavedova's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Pass to Singler. Ibaka with a screen on James. Waiters against Shumpert. Waiters dishes to Westbrook. Rebound by Dellavedova.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
James with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. The dish now to Dellavedova. On the wing, Shumpert. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. James has a two-pointer, and it's good with time running down in the shot clock. LeBron's got 8 here in the quarter.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boys. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Takes a 3, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 14. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets... And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Cavaliers leading by 14. So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant is out there with Dion Waiters. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Foy. And it's Roberson in at the 2 spot. And it's Shumpert penetrating. And here's Love for 3. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Dion Waiters. Kanter against Thompson. Foy from long range. And he gets it to go.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Irving. Feeds to Smith. Outside Irving. Pulls from the top of the key. And again, it's Cleveland.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Durant kicks to Morrow. Randy Foy is on the way. Kanter with a screen on Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. The Cavaliers leading by 16. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
LeBron, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert. And Durant, here we go. Soft touch off the glass. Durant's got 29.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Irving kicks to LeBron. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
It's a pick by Love. LeBron up top. Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 20 points for Love.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma.
And that's That's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Foy, and Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams comes in for Cantor. And it's Ibaka in for Anthony Morrow.
Serge Ibaka.
And so here is Oklahoma City. And Durant gets it to go.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Cleveland leading by 18. And here's Irving. The screen from Thompson. To the inside. Kicks it out to Love. And another three for Cleveland.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Now, here is Foy. Covered by Irving. Fires from deep. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Durant. Ibaka's got 10 points in just the second half.
And, guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player in points.
Russell Westbrook in for the Thunder. Warcliffe 6 for 6. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
On the wing, Irving. Adams defending. It's stolen by Adams. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Fires from the wing. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Irving's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep. And that one's good. Irving's got 31 points.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
It's stolen by Adams. Smith against Durant. Passes it to Roberson. The wide open look here for Ibaka. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ibaka's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Thunder.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Cleveland.
And Clark, they really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Most definitely. They shot the ball extremely well. It's a game to be proud of.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Irving. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
That shot wide open.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Stolen by Westbrook. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Down low. It's intercepted. 36 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Adams' shot is good.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 13-point lead. James against Durant. Kicks to Irving. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Ball's knocked loose. Clock at 4. Now Westbrook fires the 3. And the Thunder another 3.
For 3.
5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. No one near James as he lets it go. Good.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.